If you have spent any time in the indie game community, you've probably heard of Construct 3. It is often praised as the ultimate beginner-friendly, no-code engine, a fantastic tool for game jams or learning the basics of visual scripting. But because it runs in a browser and uses block-based logic, a lot of people write it off as a toy. They assume it's only good for simple web clones or basic prototype. Well, they couldn't be more wrong. Today we are counting down 5 incredible commercially successful games that push Construct 3 to its absolute limit, proving that you don't need lines of complex C++ or C# to build a masterpiece. And number 1 is Small Saga. If anyone tells you that visual scripting limits your narrative or world building, point them directly to this game, Small Saga. Small Saga is a turn-based RPG with stunning isometric 2.5D pixel art style. You play as Vem, a first little mouse on a quest for vengeance beneath the streets of London. What makes this impressive for Construct 3 is the sheer depth of each system. We are talking intricate turn-based combat maths, deep inventory management, and massive branching dialogue trees. It's a masterclass in how much skill and emotional weight a developer can squeeze out of this engine. Next on our number 2 on our list is Biogun, an absolute beast of a Metroidvania developed by Dapper Dog Digital. Now, Metroidvanias are notoriously difficult to build. They require massive interconnected maps, complex backtracking logic, and incredible precise collision detection. Biogun does all of that while taxing you to play as a smart vaccine injected into a dog's microscopic world to save canines from extinction. This game features beautifully fluid hand-drawn 2.5D animations and intense twin-stick shooting mechanics. It runs like an absolute dream. Biogun shatters the stereotype that HTML5 based games can't handle fast-paced heavy action and massive scaled gameplay. Number 3 takes us back in time. Hypnospace Outlaw, developed by Tendershot. This is a critically acclaimed cult classic that does something entirely unique. Instead of a traditional platformer or RPG, this game simulates a bizarre alternate universe 1999 internet. You act as an enforcer, patrolling the web, flagging copyright infringement, hunting down malware, and dealing with cyberbullies. Construct 3 shines here because of its brilliant handling of user interface and data organization. The engine manages an incredible dense web of fictional web pages, operating system simulation, custom audio tracks, and complex text search database. It proves that Construct is just as good as handling depth simulation and puzzle logic as it is at moving sprites across a screen. If Hypnos Outlaw was a test of data, our next game is a test of pure chaotic physics. At number 4, we enter Mighty Goose by Blast Mode. Think Metal Slug, but you're a bounty hunting goose traveling the galaxy to fight a robotic army. This game is high octane, chaotic fun, and packed to the brim with screen-shaking explosion, dense particle effects, and massive vehicle segments. What makes this a Construct 3 triumph is optimization, keeping a steady high frame rate while tracking hundreds of active fast-moving projectile sprites and particle effects simultaneously is a no small feat for any engine. Mighty Goose proves that tight, highly responsive arcade-style physics are completely viable here. Finally, we have Shippy, a short adventure by Mr. Suicide Ship. This is a gorgeous atmospheric cinematic platformer available for free on Steam and is a visual masterpiece. You play as a plush toy brought to life in a forgotten subterranean world. This game stands out immediately for its exceptional moody lighting, phenomenal pixel art, and incredible soundtrack. From a developer standpoint, Shippy showcases Construct 3 capability for precision platforming mechanics. The movement is incredibly smooth and momentum-based, complemented by published environmental particle effects that create an immersive premium feel. Whether you are building an isometric RPG like Small Saga, a massive Metrovania like Biogun, or a chaotic action scroller like Mighty Goose. The engine is really the bottleneck. It's all about how you use the tools. Construct 3 isn't just